இப்பதான் நான் ப்ளூடூத் போட்டிருக்கேன். இப்பதான் போட்டு அதெல்லாம் இதுல கேட்குதுன்னு முதல்ல நேரில் பேசுறேன். Voice is clear. I'm Manuraj, ready for the today's session. Just checking. I can remove this. I can talk directly. Thank you. I can remove it and talk directly. அதுக்காக நான் போட்டு பார்த்தேன். ரிமூவ் பண்ணி குட். முதல்ல பேசிட்டு நேரா பேசுங்க.
Sure, sir. Manuraj, sir, we'll start at 5:35. The people are joining. We'll wait for 5 more minutes. 5:35, sharply we'll start, sir.
Fine, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Dr. Anbalagan, Vivekanandan, sir, Ramesh Ayya. Welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, Salraj.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Very fine, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
செல்போன் சுவிட்ச் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டேன். தேவைப்படாதுல்ல. ஆடிபிலிட்டி சரியா இருக்கா? சரியா இருக்கு. நான் இதுல வாய்ஸ் மீட் பண்ண முடியாது. இதுல நான் மீட் பண்ண budget akan suncing powerful budget. Okay. Adjust பண்றேன்.
Good evening, Asha sir.
Good evening, good evening.
I'm Anbadagan. I was in WRI. Remember?
Yes, I remember,
My
sir.
daughter studied at IIT Madras. Yeah.
Sir.
Good evening, Anbalagan.
Good evening, good evening.
Dhanushkodi.
Dhanushkodi, yeah. How are you, sir?
நல்லா இருக்கு.
Yeah, seeing you after a long time.
ஆமா ஆமா.
I am here in Chennai.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Chennai Pammal, sir, near Pallavaram.
Oh, okay. Very good, very good. I am at Gindi, near Gindi.
Oh, Gindi. Oh,
Ah.
Madam. Madipakam, Madam.
Adambakam.
Adamba. Yeah. That east of St. Thomas. Yeah.
Correct.
Video on channel. Video is on. Actually, we miss Institute of Engineers regular meeting. Of course.
That's it. எனக்கு கேட்கல. உங்களுக்கு கேட்கல. அவங்களுக்கு கேட்கல. That's wonderful. அப்புறம் ஆல் மீட் போட்டுருவீங்க. Okay. Others meet வருவாங்க, நான் மட்டும். That's fine. And I will not be hearing what I talk.
Good evening, Munraj sir. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. We'll start, sir. Manuraj sir and Asha sir will start. Yes, sir. Thank you. So happy good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Today we are celebrating World Water Day. That is, it is falling on, though it is falling on tomorrow, that is 22nd March. We are celebrating today because we have the practice of celebrating nearest Tuesday. That is Tuesday falling today. We are celebrating this. There are about 9 such very days announced by our IAEA headquarters, out of which World Water Day is one among them. Today the topic is World Water Day is, there is accelerating change. That is global campaign thing is be the change you want to see the world. And today we have an interesting, eminent personality as a chief guest, Engineer Manuraj, former Chief Engineer PWD, WRO. And we are very much welcoming you, sir, to our program. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest of today and deliver the theme address. Today's program is organized by IAEA Trichinopoli Local Center in association with Safety and Quality Forum of IAEA New Delhi, Computer Society of India Trichy Chapter, the Indian Institute of Building Trichy Branch, the Indian Institute of Metal Trichinopoli Chapter, the Indian Institute of Industrial Engineering Trichinopoli Chapter, Indian Society for Non-Toxic Testing Trichinopoli Chapter, Indian Welding Society Southern Zone, and Kumari Arivel Paravai. IATLC is a role model for more than 10 active professional institutions housed in BHL 3,000 acres campus, which was given by the great former Chief Minister Sri K. Kamaraj. We conduct a weekly Tuesday program, technical program for past 3 decades without interruption. That's one. After the pandemic, we switched over to, that is April 2020, we switched over to the virtual mode. Today is the 171th program in virtual mode, in Zoom platform. Our IAEA Trichinopoli Local Center boundary is from Ariyalur, Kadambalur, Karur, Pudukkotte and up to Nagapattinam, excepting Tanjore. We have more than 2,500 corporate members and 7,500 student members. Our IAEA headquarters having more than 250,000 corporate members and about 750,000 student members with more than 125 state centers and local centers. So with a brief introduction of our IATLC, I call upon Engineer Harsha, our past chairman and eminent personality in our DHL, who got a lot of Excel awards in the Government of India for planting more than 12 lakh trees. And I invite him for the welcome address and welcome the preside over the today's World Water Day as well as welcome the gathering, sir. Over to Engineer Harsa, sir.
Good evening, fellow engineers. I'm really happy I join along with Engineer Selvaraj to welcome you all to the World Water Day. As Selvaraj has put it, we celebrate World Water Day every year in Institution of Engineers. Neerindru Amayadu Ulagam. That explains the importance of water. If at all there is going to be a third world war, it is going to be on water, not on oil. The theme is each drop counts and we have to conserve water. There are a lot of initiatives taken by the Government of India and we see a lot of packets of excellence. For example, the Ganga cleansing project has really opened out how do we market our treated water to the industries. And these initiatives are not enough. It needs much more to be done if we have to really achieve our goal. Today's speaker, I'm Engineer Manuraj. I'm really thankful to him for readily accepting our invitation and to deliver the keynote address. Like all of you, I am also very eager to hear Engineer Manuraj. He is not a stranger to Institute of Engineers. I have heard his lecture earlier and he has participated in our program. Of course, the Zoom meetings have really distanced us. We are not able to meet physically, but the good initiative taken by Institute of Engineers, I am really happy. I welcome all of you for this World Water Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Engineer sir, really for the sweet welcome address as well as proceeding over today's function and also identifying a right engineer for today's talk. So thank you so much, sir, for your identifying Engineer Manuraj sir to our fold, to our IAE fold. So with this, President, I just read out the World Water Day theme, that is accelerating change. Global campaign theme, be the change you want to see the world for the benefit of our members or participants. World Water Day 2023 is a critical reminder of the global water and sanitation crisis and the urgent need for collective action. The Water Action Agenda is a crucial tool in achieving Sustainable Development Goal SDG 6 of water and sanitation for all by 2030. The agenda is a collection of voluntary commitments from governments, companies, organizations, institutions, coalitions, and members of the public designed to deliver rapid progress on internationally agreed water and sanitation targets. Unfortunately, the world is currently off track in achieving SDG 6, and the latest data show the governments must work on average 4 times faster to meet this goal on time. Dysfunction throughout the water cycle is undermining progress on all major global issues, from health to hunger, gender equality to jobs, education to industry, and disasters to peace. This year's World Water theme is accelerating change, emphasizes the urgent need for individuals, communities, and institutions to take responsibility for bringing about the meaningful change. To accelerate change, we must all play our part by changing our water consumption and management practices. This is a once in a generation opportunity for the world to unite around water, and we must seize it. The UN World Water Development Report, the UN 2023 Water Conference, and the stories from around the world offer valuable insights that we can use to become agents of change in our communities. By taking the inspiration from these resources and making a conscious effort to change our behavior, we can help solve the water and sanitation crisis. We must change what we want to change the world. The Institute of Engineers India is committed to taking action towards a sustainable future with water and sanitation for all. As we observe World Water Day on 22nd March 2023, let us all remember the importance of accelerating change and working towards achieving SDG 6. By taking individual and collective actions, we can make a difference and create a better future for all of us.
அவருடைய voice mute.
Now, next agenda of the today's program is I call upon Dr. R. Dhanushkodi, our former honorary secretary, to introduce us, our chief guest to the audience. Over to Dr. Dhanushkodi, sir.
Good evening to all participants. At the outset, I thank the organizing committee for selecting me to introduce the eminent speaker, Engineer K. Manuraj. See, Engineer K. Manuraj has a host of degrees into his credit. He is a bachelor in engineering, civil engineering. He is a master in water resource management, ME, Master of Engineering degree. And he is a Master of Arts in Sociology, Master of Arts in Yoga, Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Yoga and Natural Therapy. Then he is a Master of Organizational Leadership. That particular PG diploma he has got from USA, Ottawa University. And he is a Master of Organizational Leadership, Training and Development from IIT Delhi. And he has Master of Science, Counseling and Psychotherapy. And with such a skill set, and he was born in 1959 in Gandhigram village in Dindigul district. He had his school education in Tamil medium school, where his father was working as secondary school teacher. He had his BE Civil Engineering in Alagappa College of Engineering Technology, Karaikudi, during the years 1975 to 1980. He joined in Public Works Department on 4th September 1980 at the age of 21 and served in major irrigation projects, planning and design and training development areas. He had an opportunity to undergo PG diploma course on integrated river basin planning and management at National Water Academy, Maharashtra, India, and Ottawa State University, USA. He has visited most of the river basins of USA and India. He had the opportunity to visit Germany, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore through USAID programs. He had completed his ME Water Resources Engineering and Management in the National Institute of Technology, Trichy during 1998, then called as Regional Engineering College. His wife is a doctorate in commerce and she is a former associate professor of commerce in the SRC Trichy. He further qualified himself in the following area. He has got master's degree in sociology, yoga, and human excellence leadership qualities. He is an engineer by profession and #1 trainer by choice. He is a member of the India Institution of Engineers, then Water Resources Society, India Participatory Irrigation Management Society, on the anti-corruption movement. He retired in 2016 as Chief Engineer and Director of Irrigation Management Training Institute, Thuvakudi, Trichy. So for today's theme, he is an opt person with the highly qualified and has vast experience and international exposure. So we are all lucky to have him on this day. I thank the organizers for fixing him, and over to Selvaraj for further announcements.
Thank you, Dr. Dhanushkodi, for an excellent, nice introduction of our today's chief guest.
Okay,
Now the platform is for you, sir, Dr. Engineer Manuraj, sir. Please, you can go ahead with the presentation, sir.
We in the Institute of Engineering Trichy chapter, I'm sitting in the main hall, so that I think the facilities that is available over here will help me to have the broadcast without any disturbance. Mr. Rajakumar is helping, Rajesh Kumar is helping me. I hope my voice is clear to all the audience.
Yeah, very clear, sir. Very clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are God helping me, sir. That's why I came over here. I switched off all my phones and I kept aside. And they are using the facilities of Institute of Engineers Trichy chapter, which is known to me very well. Once again, I thank Engineer Harsha sir for selecting me to be here today, sir. Thank you very much for Dhanushkodi sir for giving me a very good elaborate introduction, I asked Silvaraj sir, what shall be the language of my presentation. I told in the introduction itself, since my father was working as a secondary grade teacher in UDV High School, I studied in the Tamil medium school from first standard to 11th standard. But Mr. Silvaraj sir has told that audience will be from all over India, the language shall be in English. So I continue in English, tolerate me, my English. Even though I studied in a Tamil medium, I studied a lot of countries. In a lot of countries, people used to ask me, Mr. Manuraj, your language is good, you are technically competent. The other question they ask is that, then why India is poor? I could not answer them why India is poor when competent people are there, when the language is good, when the technical competence is good. Why India is poor, that sort of a question I could not answer them there. But let me continue in English. Thank you very much for reading the theme paper without taking my time. Thanks, Engineer Silvaraj sir, for reading. I thought I can read the theme paper. He has read it. But let me touch upon that and go to the PowerPoint which I have, which will be giving you an idea what water is about. What sort of a water is available. As Harsha sir rightly have told, the next world war will be over water, not on oil, because all petrol, diesel, vehicle and oil business is going to come to a hamper. Also, thermal projects are going to halt. No more thermal is permitted. I don't know what is going to be. Maybe the biggest infrastructure available in BHU, what is going to happen? That's sort of a answer I don't have. Maybe the biggest engineers may have an answer. What's going to happen to this biggest infrastructure in the world? And the world best company, what's going to happen if the thermals are not allowed throughout the world? Throughout the world, something things are going on. Okay. The first paragraph says that the Sustainable Development Goal, SDG 6, the water and sanitation for all by 2030. That means to me, only the government cannot help to achieve this target. The PPP is a word familiar. PPP is a public-private participation is a word which is familiar. The public also has to come forward. A lot of non-government organizations and a lot of people are coming forward to cleanse the system. And why? The government, the next paragraph says the government has to work 4 times faster. Here I'm asking the question, why? Why the government has to work 4 times faster to meet the water and sanitation for all 2030? You may all be remembering that International Water Supply and Sanitary Decade has been completed already. That's how the TWAD board has been formed, and the water supply, drinking water supply is given the top priority. Particularly, UNICEF have given pumps, hand pumps to all the remote villages, and that's been why the government has to come forward to work for 4 times, and all we will be learning why the government has to come forward 4 times work faster through my slides when we go through my slides. Now the second slide is in the picture. I hope you can all see the screen share that has been shared by Rajesh. And again, the Hague Conference, like the World Water Development Report UN 2023, water conferences like that, conferences have been going on. The Hague Conference long back have decided that participatory irrigation management, 80% and more than 80% of the water is used by the farmers for agriculture purpose, particularly in India. And the Hague Conference have decided the participatory irrigation management, what is called in Tamil, the Kudi Maramathu, the old Kudi Maramathu. The water has come into the government fold only when Britishers, East India Company, or the British government has taken over it in 1865. Before that, either the water in the river or canal or well or tank, whatever it may be, it was with the people. It was managed by the people. But only after 1865, that is a big reason why government has taken over all the thing. With that, there is an act being passed in Tamil Nadu. In all the state, there is an act being passed. In the Tamil Nadu, what is called the Tamil Nadu Farmers Management of Irrigation System Act. Just what the act tells about in crux, just to hand over the management and distribution of water to the farmers. But that not be achieved with a lot of efforts being taken. That's why I have studied sociology. I used to call myself as an irrigation development sociologist, not an irrigation structural engineer. Even though I studied water resource management and engineering and management in regional engineering college, NIT Trichy, I used to call myself as irrigation development sociologist, as also as rightly telling each and every drop of water counts, and each and every drop of water is to improve the lifestyle, improve the wealth of the farmer, each and every drop of water. With that, I will just go through my slide. The second slide is in the picture now. The next world war will be with water, not with the oil, because worldwide it has been declared also in Supreme Court. India has declared no more petrol, diesel vehicle, only electric vehicles, so no oil is going to be used. The war will not be on oil. The war will be with water. It is not my statement. It is the statement of WHO standard. So then let us understand what is the water globally available. Then you can astonish why that previous slide has come into the picture. Next war will be about water. Globally, only what is the surface water available is that 0.0002% is only available. It's not my statement. Kindly check it up with the UNESCO water balance standard is coming. That slide also is coming later. UNESCO water balance statement. There it is clearly defined that approximately 97% is in the sea by volume. The surface area is different. 72% area surface area is sea, and share. I hope all will be seeing the third slide. Here I could not see the slide. Mr. Rajesh is helping me to see the cell phone, but I could not see the third slide. But everyone is seeing. Okay. The UNESCO water balance statement says that 97% of volume, by volume, the water available in the sea, which could not be used, it's a very costly affair to treat the water and supply for drinking water and irrigation and all. It will be very costly now at present that, to the technology that is available. That's it. What is the surface water available to the people, 800 crore population throughout the world, is that 0.0002. That is 2 out of 10,000. Is the that's why that statement. Next war will be over. And all other states other than Tamil Nadu waste 95% of the water. If anybody joins from other state, they should not blame me. I have a statistics. All the statistics given here is collected from Central Water Commission and CBAP, like that. All the data collected, you can go and check. We require 1,200 TMC of water in Tamil Nadu, but we have a shortfall of 40 TMC of water. We will see the data, what is required. Then there is always to other branch people, civil engineering people may be knowing what is TMC. People I used to mock and make a joke. TMC is Tamil Maanila Congress. No, not like that. It is 1,000 million cubic feet. It's ordinary term, always available in the newspapers. So TMC is Rajesh, 1,000 million cubic feet. 5. It's 100 crore. It's just a picturization of what is the water, surface water available to the 800 crore population and 140 crore Indian population. The population is going to increase. It is not going to decrease. The water availability is constant. With the constant availability, we have to meet the needs of the people, basic needs. All basic needs. Next slide. Again, this is a picture of representation of the same. What is all the water? All the water in the sea. And what is the fresh water is 0.0002%, which is very meager, which has to cater the needs of the 800 crore population. Next slide. 7th slide. The global situation again being represented to make a clear warning that what is available in the world and what we need to do. Why the government has to run fast, 4 times faster than what they are doing now. These pictures give you a clear idea. What is available, surface water available in the world, and what is required and all. 8th slide. This is the UNESCO water balance table. Kindly see to it that portion 96.5%. Let me take some time to give you some time to go through the state. All the PowerPoint will be available in Institute of Engineering Trichy chapter. Anyone wants to have it, they can have it through their email. The polar ice, North Pole and South Pole, that is, let us take it as 2%. That is, ocean is 97%, and polar ice is 2%. 99% we could not use it. Melting of ice and all those theories, climate change, global warming, all are there. Kindly go through the 0.8 rivers. That is the surface water available through the rivers. 0 point. All the rivers, Kaveri, Amaravati, Arva, Ganges, whatever it is. There are more than 33 river basins in Tamil Nadu. Major rivers are very few, and original rivers are very few. Tamarabarani is the only original river. All other rivers are interstate rivers. We have a dispute over it. We will be seeing through the next slides. The 0.8 in this slide gives us a picture. What is the surface water available? What is available is 0.0002%. Again and again, I'm insisting that the surface water available throughout the world is bleak. That is why the next war will be not an oil to the water. This slide number 9 says what is happening. We know very well the groundwater is depleting. There are very intelligent people who have joined in this session today. I have seen in USA there are 2,000 feet, 2 feet diameter bore. And also I have seen in Tamil Nadu 1,500 deep borewell, particularly in Arandangi area and Dharmaburi and all, they have gone very deep. So the groundwater is depleting. Surface water is polluted. Quite no, I am residing in on the banks of between two rivers, between Kaveri and Koluru, and very next to the Malattar, which is called the Thirumanjana Kaveri. Thirumanjana Kaveri means they used to take water for God Srirangam. So it's totally polluted. Even in Kaveri, we get Karnataka polluted water only we are getting in Kaveri. We cannot just go and dip in Kaveri. It is a totally polluted water. Rainfall is wasted. I have a statistics. It is not my statement. It is the statement of the Central Water Commission and the Central Board of Irrigation and Power. They have a big chart depicting all the statistics. Population is increasing. 140 crores. Maybe we are number one in the world, I suppose, more than China. And the demand is increasing. Particularly when talking about the demand, the irrigation demand is whatever water is available, either it's a surface water or a groundwater, the demand is taken up by the agriculture and irrigation sector. 80% of the whatever water is available is taken by the agriculture sector. Balance 10% to the industrial sector. Maybe BHL is getting a good amount of sumptuous Kaveri water for the drinking purpose and also for the industrial purpose. Like that in Chennai also they give treated water for industrial MRF and all the petroleum corporation. They are getting a treated poor water for their need. The industrial demand is only 10% and the domestic and other social demand is 10%. The domestic demand is very simple. We can easily cater the needs of those domestic demand and the consumption will be increasing. What is the scarcity? Industrial growth is ever increasing. You may be seeing the Bombay-Delhi new highway, both sides ACs at special economic zones. There will be industries will be growing and water to be supplied. The economy and industry is one connected, and we are economically growing. The country, India, is economically growing, and the water business also growing. Many people will blame when water is sold at the rate of 20 liters per liter, 20 rupees per liter of water. When you go to the railway station and get the water for drinking, it is 20 rupees per liter. It's the costliest thing, more than the cost of the milk. The water is a business, becoming a business. The statistics here in the 9th slide shows that agriculture is decreasing. That's not the actual scene. We'll be seeing in the last slide how much of the agriculture is increasing. Why government is not concentrating on irrigation and water sector, agriculture sector. You will be understanding why the government is not interested. Health and environment is decreasing. There is a big challenge. Corona was a big challenge, and also now today also some sort of infection is going on throughout India, through Tamil Nadu, through the world. Then future is a question mark. 10th slide now. The fresh water, what is available in India again? The fresh water available is 4,000 BCM. BCM is nothing but billion cubic meters, a very big unit, billion cubic meter. Then what can we can use out of the 4,000 BCM given to us free of cost by rain god? Varuna Bhagavan is giving free of cost 4,000 BCM of water. Rain and snow, everything is coming from the sky. God is not charging us. We are not paying for the water. But surface and groundwater availability, what can be, what is available is 1,869 BCM. Out of this, 40% we cannot tap. We will see in the next slide why. 11, slide number 11. Again, this slide is telling you that groundwater consumption and surface water consumption, how is it is used. I was telling previously also, the huge amount is used by the agriculture and irrigation sector. Only very less is given to the industry and the domestic sector. So the industry and the domestic sector may not face a challenge. For example, there is a MRF industry in Perambalur, they are facing a challenge. Pumping water from Kaveri and giving to them, provided the farmers are not objecting, will not be a big challenge. The demand is very less than 10%. The industry and domestic sector demand is very, very less. 12th slide. Groundwater is a major source of water in our country, and the time is 6:04. I hope if I complete by 6:30, I'll be all right. There are 26 slides. Now we are in the 12th slide. I believe I can conclude by 6:30 p.m. so that all will be having, even though most of us have retired and we are very busy with all our own personal affairs. So I think I can complete another 14 slides in by 6:30 p.m. There is a management used to say, start anything with the end in mind. Always I keep the end in mind. So I fix myself 6:30 will be the right time to stop for a few minutes for interaction and intelligent questions. I may not be right person to answer all your queries, but I'll be very happy to interact and get the questions and try to answer the questions raised at last in the end of the session after 6:30. Groundwater is a major source of water in our country. 80% of the population dependent on the groundwater source. And again, we know very well it is declining, the rate of decline. Why? Because 1976 was the first rig came to India from USA. It is kept in the Central Groundwater Board, Pune, the first rig. Then only we have started making boreholes 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000, 1,500 I have seen in India, 2,000 feet deep I have seen in USA. I have seen 80,000 horsepower motors in USA, Mitsubishi motors for Denver city water supply. Huge, very huge. We have started extracting water, pumping water from the ground, but we have forgotten. What it resembles to me is we insert the card in the ATM machine and get the money, but we forget to put the money in the bank. In point of time, the bank, the ATM will push out our card and say there is no money in the bank. Like that, we are extracting water. And the 13th slide, it shows red spots. India is full of red. Africa is not red. Africa is a country, abundance of resources. The Nile is the biggest river. If we put all the dams in India, there are 5,000 dams in India, and the capacity is very big. If we put all the water of all the 5,000 dams, there is one dam in Africa, Kariba Dam, Zimbabwe, that will hold all the water. That is the biggest source in Africa. So Africa is in blue. Some parts only Africa is in red. Other some European side there are some red patches. But see the pathicity of India, it is full of red. That's a severe warning that India has to do a lot of work. We are not even touching the tip of iceberg, as I have seen in the USA. They have gone very advanced technology in water resource management. We are not even touching the tip of iceberg. Why? We will see in the last few slides. 14th slide. This map also shows how India is not using the water, fails to store the water. As we think we cannot store all the water that is come through rain, because our rainfall pattern is in such a way that it starts from June, particularly in South India or in Tamil Nadu, we start rainfall. There will not be any rainfall in these months. A few days back, yesterday also, there was a rain in Trichy. There's a very few spell. The spell is very few. We'll be seeing in the next slide what will be our percentage, how the rainfall is distributed in Tamil Nadu. We'll be seeing in the next slides. This is the way in which Tamil Nadu gets the rainfall. The total annual average rainfall of Tamil Nadu is 945 millimeter. You need not go and argue with the people that the average rainfall of Tamil Nadu, Manaraj has told them that is right. It may vary slightly this way or that way. Take it as 945 millimeter. And how it is being spread. We have to thank our forefathers here. after seeing the southwest monsoon from June to September, June, July, August, September, 4 months, 305 millimeter, 32% of water we get in the 4 months from June to September. Again, from October to December, October, November, December, 3 months, we get 48, almost 50%, 450 mm. So, in the 7 months from June to December, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 7 months, we get 80% of the water. That is the pattern of rainfall. We have records, 100-year record. British people have given rain gauges. We have documented records, and we can project it back for 1,000 years, and we can project it forward for using statistical means for 1,000 years. That way, we design a dam to assess the quantity of water that is going to be stored in the dam. That way, we make an assess 1,000-year rainfall pattern, 1,000-year flood frequency. Those things we have to analyze and design a dam. Now, what we are seeing is that 80% of the rainfall comes in 7 months of time. Our forefathers were being so intelligent in Tamil Nadu that they have given us 39,000 tanks. Tanks capacity less than 1 TMC. The metro dam capacity is 93.4 TMC. All the tanks in Tamil Nadu, 39,000 tanks. For example, Veeranam tank, which is meant now only for drinking water. The National Water Policy had clearly declared, if the government of India or government declared that if the water body is mainly for drinking purpose, means nobody can go to the court and demand for other sectoral demands, irrigation demand or not, they cannot claim, because National Water Policy clearly says that drinking water is the topmost priority. Like that, the Veeranam tank is only for drinking purpose now. Right, okay. Balance months, January, February, we get only 5 months. Now, in March, April, May, we get 15%. That's how we get a few spells, summer spells people used to. That's not going to contribute to us in any way. That may cool down the earth to some extent. Next slide, please. 16th slide. We get 10 more slides more. Now, globally, we have seen, total India, we have seen, globally, only 0.002% of surface water only is available. Indian picture is 4,000 BCM is available. Only 5% is stored in 5,000 dams of India. 95% other than Tamil Nadu, all other states are letting the water into the sea. They don't have any other means to store the water, or they don't have mind to divert it to people or sell it to other state. That is the real picture. You can check it with the CWC or CBMP statements. Statistics available in the net. Again, TMC is 1,000 million cubic feet, 100 crore cubic feet. The available water for Tamil Nadu in 100 dams like Mandu Dam, Amaravati Dam, Mega Dam, Bhavani Sagar Dam, like that. We don't have very huge dams. Only the Metro Dam is the biggest infrastructure we have, 93.4 TMC. Bhavani Sagar is 32. Vahai is 7 TMC. All other dams are less than 10 TMC, small dams. Only we have that. 830 TMC. This is the total storage of 100 dams, 440 TMC, and 39,000 tanks, 390 TMC put together gives us. These are all the water tanks available for us to store the rainwater. Thanks to the forefathers who have given us 39,000 tanks, and it's certainly our bounden duty to keep the tanks live. See, in the world, no infrastructure serves a human being for more than 1,000 years. Take the case of Veeranam tank. There are several tanks more than 1,000 years old in all over, spread over Tamil Nadu. Veeranam tank is 1,000 years old. We have got records. Yeah, tank 1 TMC capacity without big maintenance, serving us for more than 1,000 years. Take the case of Grand Aniket, 2,000 years old, no big maintenance. Only rocks have been immersed into the river, and it diverts the water towards Tanjore without allowing the water to go into the Kalurun and go to the sea. 2,000 years old, no maintenance. It is serving the public. For another few thousand years, it will serve without any maintenance, without any natural havoc, subject to any havoc. It will serve the people. That's a guarantee given by Karigal Chola. Thank to Karigal Chola. People all over the world used to appreciate me, appreciate Karigala, not me, Karigala, for constructing a dam 2,000 years old. And the shortfall for Tamil Nadu is 430 TMC. And who will give? Who will supplement the shortfall? Next slide, please. This slide, 17th slide, tells us a simple arithmetic. It is Chief Engineer for Central Water Commission have told kindly explain Manraj the simple way people can understand how abundance of water we have. Assume India is a 2000 kilometer length and 2000 kilometer breadth glass box. Forget about infiltration and evaporation. And the average rainfall of India is 1200 millimeter. For multiplication's sake, multiplication will be easier when I take as 1000. When we multiply and convert the unit, it becomes 4000 kilometer cube. That is equivalent to 4000 billion cubic meter. That is a huge amount of water rain god is. It is a simple arithmetic. Gives us no need to have a Government of India support, no need to write a Right to Information Act and get the information. There's a simple arithmetic gives us the clear picture. The rainfall is there, the surface area is there, multiplied gives us the water available. But for so many reasons, geographical reason, environmental reason, for so many reasons, we cannot store all the 4000 kilometer cube of water that is coming from the rain. Next slide, please. 18. Yeah, it is again, I'm talking about the potential of India. We have a 4,000 to 5,000 dam construction is going on all over India. Narmada Dam is the biggest dam in Gujarat. We are able to store out of the 5,000 dams, we are able to store only 5% of water. We have the capacity of all the dams. Again, Central Water Commission or CBAP have given a picture, the number of dams, name of dams, what is its capacity and all. It is clearly documented. Only 5% is stored in all the dams, and I need not say what is happening to other 95%. With this picture, next slide, please. This is the pathetic. Similarly, maybe people are getting water. Maybe there's a picture in Rajasthan, I suppose. The farmer picture is maybe in Tamil Nadu also. This sort of a picture is available. The polluted drinking water everywhere. We are very much afraid to drink water in any common place, public utility. We are very much afraid now. We are ready to pay money and drink the water because we are very much afraid of the pollution and the disease coming through the water. When I was there in the USA, when I asked for drinking water, they told, kindly get the water from restroom. If you ask Mr. Rajesh to give me drinking water, if he says, take the water from restroom, I will bounce on him and walk on him. But in USA, they have told, they have established a law called the Pure Water Act, Pure Water Act. Even in the restroom and toilet, they supply pure water, and we need not bother about the disease we get out of the water, jaundice or malaria or typhoid or whatever it is. We need not bother about in the USA, but they don't drink water, they drink only Coca-Cola or any other drink. Even in hotels, they serve coffee free of cost. A huge amount we drink coffee is not charged. They are giving, instead of water, they give coffee in the hotels. That's what the status of the US. That's why I'm saying they have gone very high up in so many technical parameters. They have gone, they have used the artificial intelligence. The dams are artificially optimized and simulated, and through remote control they operate the shutters, and that's sort of an advanced technology I've seen in 1990. We have to wait for another 50, 100 years to get to that sort of a state. Next slide, please. What is the solution then? We have seen the challenge. What is the global water available? What is the water available in India? What is the challenge in front of us, particularly in for Tamil Nadu, 430 TMC of short of water every year? Who is going to give us? So there is a National Water Development Agency, NWDA, with the help of Central Water Commission. That's a branch of the Central Water Commission. They have given a clear picture paper, theme paper is available. They have done all the paperwork, and National River Linking Project, Ganga, Kaveri, and all those things we have been talking for longer. Nothing is happening in the field. And there is something is happening in Tamil Nadu. We'll be seeing it in the next slide, slide number 21. The projects proposed by Tamil Nadu Public Works Department, since I worked in Water Resource Organization of the Tamil Nadu Public Works Department for more than 36 years. I joined the department. At the age of 21, I retired. At the age of 58 as a director in the Irrigation Management Training Institute, very next to this campus where I am sitting and talking. Ministry of Engineer, right? Wakudi Irrigation Management Training Institute is a US funded institute. US funded 5 institute in India is Irrigation Management Training. It is one of the sort out of the 5 in India, only one of the sort institute in Tamil Nadu for giving training to farmers and working engineers who are associated with water resources. There is a scheme going on. There's a pride. It's my pride. My hand was there in the linking of Kaveri, Southullar, Pambar, Agniyar, Manimuttar, Vaigai, Gundar. That's a part of Mahanadi, Orissa and Gundar, Virudhunagar. That's a part of. Tamil Nadu part is this part. What is that part is the linking of Kaveri. Mahanadi has to come to Kaveri, whether it is coming or not, whether it will come or not, those sort of questions I don't have an answer with me. But this part execution is going on. If anybody is capable of visiting Wayanur, which is 70 kilometers from here, upper reaches of Mukkumbu, if anybody is capable of visiting Wayanur, they can see a barrage constructed few years back, 500 crores project in the Kattale bed regulator site. That is the first initiative for the Mahanadi Gundar river link to divert the water in the Mahanadi Orissa. If Orissa government of Orissa people ready to give Mahanadi 17 lakhs cusecs of water is going on. Kaveri can hold 2 lakhs of water. Kollidam can have 2 lakhs of water. Mahanadi is 17 lakhs cusecs of water. Abundance. I was really astonishing when I was standing on the banks of Mahanadi. If I say what is the Narmada river, 33 lakhs cusecs of water. Abundance. They have abundance, and most of it goes to the sea. They are going to store the water. If you can check with the internet, they are going to store the water into the sea through the Narmada river. There is a beautiful project. They have conceived 1 lakh crore worth of project. They are going to store the water which is going into the sea. They are going to construct the dam into the sea. Since because Narmada has faced a lot of change by Mehta Pakka, they don't want to have challenges in the surface area. They are going to have into the sea. There's a beautiful project conceived. It is available in the net. So this project linking up South Ullar, Pambar, Agniyar, Manimuttar, Vaigai, Gundar, 275 kilometers. Time is now 6:19 only. We have 5 more slides. I think I'll be containing in my time. This project, as a deputy superintendent engineer, which I was in charge of the state, I was involved in conceiving the project. It's a National Water Development Agency, central government project. So central government engineer stayed here for 6 years in Tamil Nadu, in KK Nagar. We have been having their office and conceived the project. For the latest changes, a lot of changes has been made. It's a totally lined canal, 275 kilometers length and 20-meter width, 6-meter depth, for discharging 6,000 cusecs of water. So, if it comes, it will be the biggest canal. The Grand Aniket Canal, starting from the Grand Aniket, it's 3,000 cusecs, which is the biggest canal as of now available in Tamil Nadu. If this come next 1 minute, please. Thinking of Thamarabarani, Vadakapachiyar, Karmaniya, Nambiyar, that project has been almost completed. Thamarabarani is the only original river in Tamil Nadu. 10 teams in more than 10 teams surplus is available. So that diversion has been completed. It's a beautiful project that has been completed. If anybody joined from south, they can go check Thamarabarani, Vadakapachiyar, Karmaniya, Nambiyar river link. They can go and check the project. Almost been completed. It faced a lot of challenges, environmental changes, environmental challenges, a lot of challenges. They faced and almost that has been completed. Like that, a lot of river linking within the Tamil Nadu. Dr. Abdul Kalam was telling that don't go and beg with the other state. They may not be giving mentally. They may not be ready to give the water to you, but finish of water is available with you. Finish of water you can within your state. So these two projects, the Karamaniya Thamarabarani link is being over, and the Mahanadi Gundar Tamil Nadu part is going on. I don't know when it will be completed. It's going to be a very big project. So this is going on. The 0 point and all, I have seen the works is going on, and the intermediate also with Gote and all. You can check with the project. The works are going on. Next slide, please. These are all the statistics. Kindly watch it closely. There will be 3 slides, 22, 23, and 24. With that, we will conclude. These particular statistics will tell you why Government of India is not bothered, why it is going in a snail space, why it is going in a tortoise space, why it is not coming forward to run and fortage faster. These statistics will clearly tell you why Government of India budget has reduced from 25% of allocation to less than 10% of allocation to the irrigation agriculture sector. This is not catching the eyes of the people who are sitting in the AC room in the finance budget minister's room, they know the statistics very well, and that is why they are not giving priority to the water sector. You can check with the 5-year plans budget allocations, and you can check with the total budget from the independence to now. What is the graph will be getting down the allocation budget allocation for the irrigation and agriculture sector because of these statistics. I have stories, I have poetries, I have documents to prove these statistics. What are these statistics? Yes. 1950 is the year, population was 50 crores, and the food production is 50 million tons, and the cultivable area in India was 23 million hectare. Million is 10 to the power of 6, hectare is 2.4711 acre. This is once again, I'll repeat. You may, if at all you have a pen and paper, you can note down and watch and appreciate through the next slides. Why the government of India is not running. 1950, 50 crore population, 50 million ton, 23 million hectare of cultivable area. Next slide, please. Next slide will consist of the previous data also. Once again, I will repeat. Without revealing, this is not possible in the year 2050. I am going to talk about the 2050. Till 2050, the water sector will not be catching the attention and will not get any priority because of these statistics. 1950, 50 crore population, 50 million tons of food production, and 23 million hectare of land was under cultivation. Today, 2023, we know very well, we have crossed China, 140 crore is the population. You can easily check in the internet or it is available in the newspaper. What is the food production? 300 million tons. Kindly check. The population has increased. Let us have it 3 times. Kindly check. The food production increased 6 times more. And also kindly check. The cultivable area has increased. By traveling on the train or bus, people used to tell me when I talk to the public, oh, all the cultivable lands are become the saleable lands and people are constructing houses in the cultivable lands. I also live between 2 rivers, Kaveri and Koluru. I also live in a cultivated area. Thiruvannaikaval Sivaram Nagar is previously, before my flat was constructed, it was a mangrove forest. And I also live in that. The population we cannot control. The population will be increasing. We need houses. But kindly check up. 1950, 50 crore population, 50 million ton food. Famine was there. Kindly check up in the net after this meeting. You just type in Google Bengal famine images 1800. Bengal famine in the people died, millions and millions, lakhs and lakhs of people died. Want of food, poverty was there. That's why East India Company came over here with a lot of engineers to construct take over the water resource. That's how they have taken over the water resource sector to their hands from the people, from the king. They have taken over the water resource sector. Unless the water resource sector is improved, the poverty and the food production cannot be improved. Those things they know very well. Formula. Now, 1950, 50 crore, 50 million ton, 23 million hectare. Today, 140, 300 million ton, 66 times more what we have been doing in 1950. 6 times more. And also, the cultivable area is increased 4-fold. Next slide is the final slide. We will be really astonishing why government of India is not coming forward in a faster phase. Next, please, sir. Last slide. Next, please. On the last slide, one more slide is there. 24. Yeah. Now only I am seeing the 24th slide. Once again, repeat 1950, 50 crore population, 50 million ton, easy to remember. And 23 million hectares of land was being cultivated. Poverty was there. You can check up in the net how much people have died because of food. And we used to get wheat from USA. And today the population 140 crores. We are the number 1 in the world in population. We cannot control the population. And the footprint of 300 million ton is available in the warehouses. And the cultivable area today is 97 million hectare. Shall we sleep? No. 2050, the population will be projected as 164 crore population. Population is increasing. Only country in the world where the population is going to decrease is the Japan. Their population is 9 crore now. They are going to be folklore in 2050, and they want particularly Indians to help them in their jobs. There are a lot of Indians available, youngsters available in India, and the culture of India is somewhat equivalent to Japan. They like Indians, so whoever studies Japan language and English language, they are going to convert everything in English. They have everything in Japanese language. That's not going to help them, so they are going to convert everything in English language, and they need Indians for all sort of work. If anybody is interested in learning Japanese language, they get appointment in Japan. But be careful. You have to work 16 hours. The appointment order will give you. You have to work 16 hours. Now we come to the last slide and last sentences. 2050 is the population, the year, and the population will be 164 crores and 500 million ton, 10 times of what is being produced in 1950 will be produced. That has been assured, and the cultivable area will be 140 million hectare. Going on, things are going on. What is those works are going on? Dams are being constructed, canals are being extended, cultivable area being included. They are coming into the irrigation fold. What is being supplied to farmers in 140 million hectare area throughout India. But again, there is a constraint. What is that? The ultimate cultivable area that can be allocated in India is 180 million hectare. And the surface area of India is 329 for so many reasons. We need to have 33% forests, and we need to live houses and infrastructure. We need to have space. The ultimate cultivable area is 180 million hectare. 2050 will be 140 million hectare. If we reach 150 million hectare, and the population will be increasing, I make a pass. What will be doing? What we will be doing? Then I have an answer. If anybody asks a question, I will answer in the question answer session. What we need to do after we reach the 180 million hectare. That's not a question now. We are not going to be. I'm not going to be going to live after 2050, and that's not going to be a question that shall prick our mind now. But I have an answer for that. I think I am concluded now with all the slides. Save water, save world. That is the theme. And we have to come forward. PPP is going to be the theme, public-private participation. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm waiting for the questions to answer. I hope I have utilized my time very well. Thank you once again for all patient hearing, and thanks for the opportunity given to me. Thank you all. Wow.
Thank you, sir. It was an excellent shows by you, sir. Really, it was you have a very good insight to all of us. You gave an awareness to all of us as engineers. We got a lot of awareness from you. What we should do, how we came, and what we are about to go. Really, it was a fantastic talk by you. Really, we enjoyed this talk, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now the session is open for questions. Saktivel, yeah. Please.
Good evening, gentlemen, and good evening, Manu sir.
Yes, sir.
Your presentation is very vibrant, I should say. So fast, but so clear. Okay, you have alerted us, but you said what is the danger we are going to face, and you have the answer. Let us get the answer, because we hear so many, making us afraid of so many things. Everybody is telling something, but you also added the fire. And if you have the solution, please tell us.
Thank you much for asking the question. I'm waiting for the question to answer. I have the answer, but I was waiting whether I made people too afraid of and all. But yes, sir. Simple, very simple, sir. The average production in Tamil Nadu and India, rice or wheat, whatever it is, the average production is 1 ton per acre, 1000 kg in an acre. That's an average. There are people who can get a yield paddy more than 1 ton, 3, 4, 5 and all. But let us see a picture in the eastern countries where the sunshine hour is more, particularly Japan, China, Philippines. From 4 a.m. out to 7 p.m. they get sunshine hour. Because of that their productivity is 10 times more of what we get. They harvest 10 ton per acre. We can go with the same technology, what the way they are using, we can go up to 5 times more of what our average is now. There are elated farmers who adopt the advanced technologies and all. they can have the productivity. Production is different. Productivity is per acre. Productivity is different. Productivity can be increased if we reach the ultimate irrigation potential. But particularly in the food front, we are surplus now. We need not bother that we will reach the technology. Also in the waterfront, paddy and other crops like banana or sugarcane, annual crops. Paddy is a 124 months crop. Is a huge water consuming crops. If I ask a question, if any one of you gives the right answer, you will be the best man in the world. For a paddy field of 1 acre, the question answer I have given, but I am asking again a question to get this session interesting. For 1 acre of paddy, 43,560 feet of land, 1 acre of paddy for 120 days, how many liter of water required to get a good yield? For 120 days, for 1 acre of paddy, for full cultivation from seedling to harvest, how many liter of water required? This knowledge the farmer should have, the irrigation engineer should have, the agriculture people should have, the politicians should have, the secretariat people should have, finance people should have. If any one of you is having an answer, nearest answer, I will be the happiest person and award you the world best person award today. It is simple arithmetic. No engineering, nothing. The answer is simple arithmetic. If no one is answering,
Sorry, good evening.
Yeah.
You're nice. I was just listening your dynamic presentation. Okay, sir. But still, when I was studying for my PG program, MTech program at NIT Surathkal, again, same with your subject, water resource engineering and management, I got an assignment just to evaluate the Ken Bitwa interlinking. Ken Bitwa interlinking of river project.
Yeah, almost completed, I suppose.
Yeah, the professor asked me to do the analysis. I mean, what you call the economic analysis, then the technical feasibility, all those things, you know. But still, it is in margin that time. Means the cost benefit analysis we see, you know, not, I mean, to the what you call the cost and the benefit, it is almost same.
Yeah.
So how we can, I mean, derive all these benefits out of that project? Again, I mean, yeah. But I'm not against any interlinking of rivers or something like that. It is good. It is good only because, you know, our seasonal variation of rainfall, so many climatological aspects. All those things are, I mean, taking into account all this. I mean, we should go for interlinking, no doubt. But the cost coming for all this kind of project is slightly, I mean, what you call, how will you pool money? How will you find out money? And all those questions are there. And your valuable advice is required, all those.
Absolutely. It's a very, very beautiful question, sir. I understand from your asset, you are from Kerala. Forget about that. That's good. Asset is very good. The English asset, you are studied in Surat. But kindly understand the delta system and the Kaveri delta system. The canal systems were been serving for more than 1,000 years. The canal systems made by the kings. We have not made anything. Maybe Ellis in 1924, after the construction of Metro Dam, would have constructed the Kiratanaket Canal. Otherwise, all other canals were being constructed by the kings, and it is serving for 1,000 years. It is a network of canals serving water to the field.
Right.
And in irrigation infrastructure, money spent on the infrastructure serving for 1,000 years. Where come the question of cost and benefit? Which structure in the world serves for 1,000 years with the least maintenance? The canal or non-silting canals?
Right.
Non-covering canals.
Right, sir. Right.
Self-draining canals. Most of the dams also. The Metro Dam is more than 100 years. The Periyar Dam is more than 100 years. A lot of dams. There may be some silt up, maybe up to the level of 25%. I don't deny that. But the maintenance cost is very less. If a storage is made and the canal system is made, which serves for 1,000 years. Viranam tank serves for 1,000 years. The money is spent, we don't know how much of money they have spent long back. But we have a record for Metronom, how much of money spent and how much of cultivation is being done, how much of production is being taken. Those sort of statistics we don't have and compare.
Right.
Very simple. If you make an infrastructure, irrigation infrastructure, it is going to serve for thousands and thousands of years. And the benefit is reaped by the thousands of years of population.
True, only.
Again, kindly check Mahajala Yagnam. Kindly check net in the network. Kindly check Mahajala Yagnam, Andhra Pradesh project. I'm not belonging to any party or supporting anything or against anything. But Chandrababu Naidu has made it 1 lakh crore worth of money being spent in Andhra Pradesh through Mahajala Yagnam project. That's what all the funding agency. I sat down and talked with all the funding agencies in the world. World Bank, EEC, OPEC, JICA, or our NABARD, our LSE. All the funding agencies are ready to give any amount of money, one followed by any number of zeros, to make the farmers big. That is only one agenda they tell. You give us project, one followed by any zero, between two papers, have lot of papers, give us project, get any money, make your farmers rich. There are only 20 crore of population living below poverty, and 10 crore of population is going to, we are going to pull above the BPL line, below poverty line, through multi-sectoral project, not only irrigation. Through multi-sectoral project, through roads, through irrigation, through power, through education, through health, multi-sectoral project is going on through India. Maybe most of us would have visited a lot of countries and you are able to appreciate all the roads are very good in India, wherever you travel.
Right.
Comparable to anywhere in the world, you just close the eyes, you feel you are traveling abroad. That sort of a facility. Still more we have to improve. But
okay, sir.
The question you have answered is not denied the river linking. You have not denied river linking. I have statistics. If I say the statistics, whether it is Undio or not, I don't know.
I'm not.
If you don't Undio, I can give. Is there anything chat box is available? Anything? Any queries? Chat box is available. What is it? Read it. Please read it. Don't get shocked. You call me anywhere in Tamil Nadu, I'll be ready to share the news. I'm going to deliver a lecture on MM Engineering College. If I don't take time, Kerala state government, all the state governments, other than Tamil Nadu, they are letting the water to sea. I don't say they use the word wasting. Wasting means it will wound you, pinch you. It shall not pinch you. There was a chief engineer in Karnataka. He told me Karnataka is sending 2,000 TMC of water to the sea. Kerala is sending some 2,000 TMC of water to the sea. In Kerala, they don't have landscape to use the water. There are abundance of river throughout the year. The rainfall, average rainfall is 3,500 millimeter. Tamil Nadu is 945 millimeter. So quite natural. All the water has to go to sea. What I am telling you, if you sell the water, there is a shortage of water at the rate of 1 TMC. You sell the water, get 430 crores of rupee from the budget. The budget is 2 lakh crore. Nothing wrong if the chief minister gives you a 500 crore check and get 500 TMC of water. Sell it. That's going to be the business soon. That's what the funding agencies are telling. Don't give water free of cost. Charge the farmer. Don't give electricity free of cost. Charge the farmer. If I have not answered the question and none of the participants answered the question, let me come to the answer. We need to have 50 lakh liter of water. 50 lakh liter of water for 1 acre of land to be cultivated for 120 days. If I charge 1 paise per liter, how much will be the cost we need to charge? We are not going to charge the farmers. If at all any farming people are there, they will get angry. 50 lakh liter of water. Simple arithmetic is that. The 1 acre is 43,560 square feet. 4 feet of water we require. Multiply that, we get 1,74,760 cubic feet. Multiplied by 28.3, we get 50 lakh liter of water. Simple arithmetic. It's a standard arithmetic. For 1 acre of land to be cultivated to get 1,000, that's a virtual water. Right. That's a 50 lakh liter is inside 1,000 kg of paddy inside. Virtual water. If you eat 1 grain of rice, huge quantity of water is available inside the rice.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, just with my time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So many people answered the chat, sir. For your query, they answered. So many people answered the chat. You can look at Dr. Anbala has 60,000 liters.
Yeah, no, 50 lakh liter. All the answer will be wrong.
1 lakh liters for 120 days. Other person, Mahanti from Isaac.
Yeah, Mahanti.
And,
Mahanti belongs to my friend Mahanti. He's from Orissa.
The Dhanuskodi has told 120 days, maybe around 2 million liters. And Saktivel has told about 1 ton of for 1 ton of paddy, 33 lakhs liters like that.
Yes, sir. It's simple arithmetic, sir. The arithmetic is very simple, but it's not been taught. There's not been kept in the syllabus. We are unaware of that. That's why we are not afraid of that. Thank you very much, sir, for all the opportunities given to me. Thank you.
Sir, actually, sir.
Raj, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Basically, as an irrigation engineer, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Please
As
proceed.
an irrigation engineer, I just want to ask you, one of the complaints against Dr. Swaminathan was he has gone for, in the name of Green Revolution, he has propagated rice instead of the pulses. Pulses, they're all called Vanambata Bhumi. With the rain, we are able to cultivate. Have we gone wrong in going in for rice at the cost of pulses?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me come. Yeah, let me.
What they say is, critics they say is, pulses are a good food. That rice is not as nutritious as these pulses, but rice needs much more water compared to these pulses. As an irrigation engineer, what's your comment on this?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Throughout the world, people are telling why the cropping pattern given to the hands of the farmer. What they do in other countries, they dictate the cropping pattern. This survey number, this year, this crop is to be cultivated. People, what they do in Tamil Nadu is they grow tomato and throw it on the road. They don't have they are not being forced. They are being allowed to cultivate whatever they want. In some other country, they were told they will ask the farmers to keep the land fallow and give the subsidy to the farmers for not cultivating to give the price. Who fixes the prices of the farmers' production? A pen is a price, the company is fixing the price. Nobody has the right to question the company, what is the production cost. Whatever they charge, we simply blindly make the MRP and get it. But the prices fluctuates according to the supply, the supply demand. In USA, they say minimum land holding is 2,000 acres. If the farmer is having 4 sons, he cannot go to the field and divide it by 4. They cannot do it because everything is automated, everything is mechanized. They do control everything from their house. Water is being sprayed through helicopter. They are being made. So land holding is very big. They say minimum land holding is 2,000 acres. Think of India. If a farmer is having 1 acre and is having 4 sons, he divide the 1 acre to the 4 sons and they fight each other for their own water with their brothers. That is the policy. It is a policy. Maybe another 100 years it may take to decide what is going to be the cropping pattern. If the cropping pattern, government decides and dictate the farmers. Dictate the farmers, this is what to be cultivated. This farmer may be sown. Farmer says, they say, for this soil, this climate.
Saktivel, kindly mute and talk.
Yeah.
Saktivel, please.
It is very simple. The cropping pattern, supply demand has to be dictated. It is to be controlled by a scientific mechanism. It will take a lot of time. Another 100 years it may take. We may not be here and yet to see that. That will come. That is the only solution for this.
Sir, I am Ilongo here.
Yes, sir.
Sir, all developed countries, they mainly focused on agriculture prior to become developed countries. Whereas we are mainly focusing on industries and infrastructure. Okay. Whether we are going to become a developed country in future as we are planning with the industries mainly.
With the agriculture, with the population, we were been GDP was great. It was they were been telling about the GDP in India was great. I don't know what happened to India after some time, but agriculture sector is on the very high and the production is very high. We have food in the warehouses, huge amount of stock, no need to worry about that sector. And in the USA, only 5% of the population depending on agriculture sector. The USA is 5 times more than India area-wise, and the population is 1/3, but only 5% of the population is. My forefathers who have been farmers and agriculture, who is ready to involve in agriculture business? Everyone is very much interested to come to town. Migration is going on. 50% of the population already migrated. Cities are more populated with the people migrated from village. People are not ready to work in the farming sector. People are not getting bride for the bride groups who are working in agriculture sector. That is a pathetic scenery now, but we need to worry about because the production footprint front, we are in the top position up to 2050. We need not bother about. This very only an economist can answer this question. I don't have a clear answer for that, but to my scenery, I have seen visited a lot of countries. We are improving on the poverty alleviation is going on. Only 20 crore population out of the 140 crore is below poverty, and 10 crore people in 2050 they will be pulled up above poverty line. Only 20 crore people will be below poverty line. Today, food is not a problem. Anywhere you go, you get food. Food is not a problem. Job opportunity is bleak now throughout the world. Recession is going on. There's a world phenomenon. I don't have a clear right answer for this question. We are going to become, as Dr. Abdul Kalam was dreaming, 2020 develop the country. We are still developing or develop or not. What is the parameters for develop the country? Those things I don't know. I don't have a clear answer. But to my knowledge, we are developing in so many fronts, so many sectors. We are improving. Now, the only one question they used to ask, why India is poor? You are intelligent, you are talking good English, your technical competency is so good. Why India is poor? That question I could not answer. In so many countries, people used to ask me. I don't have a right answer for this question. A few days back in Alappa Engineering College 80 batch group, I was asking the question. Most of my friends who have been living in a lot of countries, I asked them to contribute. What is the single reason where it is to be plugged? What is to be plugged in India to become a Valarasu or developed country? I don't know. I don't have a clear answer for that. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
Sir, every year, due to climatic condition, there is a shortfall in waterfalls, raining every year, all over India. But we are projecting that we are going to meet the agri production to meet the population increase, whether it is possible or not.
Kindly understand, sir, the flood and drought cycle is a cyclic phenomenon. Flood and drought cycle is a cyclic phenomenon. The average rainfall is constant. The rainfall may be dwindling, making a drought year. We would have in our lifetime, we would have seen a lot of drought years. Also, I have seen flood too, like cusecs of water flowing in Kaveri and Koluru, more totally 4 lakh cusecs flowing in both the rivers. I have seen on witness on my own eyes. So the rainfall is not dwindling. The average is constant. We can easily project back to 1,000 years. We can easily project forward to 1,000 years and check what will be the average rainfall guess in 2050, 2100, whatever it is, and all those things. Rainfall is constant. God is so kind enough to give us abundance. It is the water resource management we are lagging with. It is not the shortfall of rainfall. We have statistics, clear statistics, documented statistics. We have rain gauges spread over India. British people have established. We have automatic rain gauge status. We have weather stations. So automatically, the rainfall data is given to them. It is recorded in computer. We can get back the results through Right Information Act. What is the daily rainfall and all? The rainfall is not a shortfall. It is a cyclic phenomenon. Drought and flood is a cyclic phenomenon. Lord Shiva has done drought work. Lord Shiva in Tiruvannaikaval temple, he has constructed a compound wall for drought relief. In Madurai, Vaigai, he has done a flood relief. Lord Shiva has done both. It's a funny answer.
During the budget, But the fund allocation is comparatively less than for agriculture, sir.
Yes, sir. That's why I told the people sitting in the AC room, they see the food grain production, they see the warehouse, the food is more. So no budget for irrigation. Don't bother about. We are not going to be more than 2050. There are more than 30 years available for 2050. 500 crores is assured. Don't bother about. This question is totally statistically answered. Don't bother. You will get. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Selvaraj sir can take over if there is no questions.
Yes, sir. There are a lot of appreciations for you, sir. There is one Mr. Muthuswamy has appreciated your Dr. Manavalan, Dr. S. Karupasamy, our former chairman. All appreciated your presentation, sir. That's what.
All blessings, sir. Appreciations are blessings, sir.
Very nice. I too appreciate, sir. I am Ilonga also appreciate.
Hello, sir. Sir, one more question, please.
Maybe the last question. Shall we take it like that?
This
Lakshmanan, please tell. Yeah, please ask. Lakshmanan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, Kaveri Kollidam, this water management system, we know that this Kalani is built by Karigalan. Then total this water management system is built by which king, sir? Kaveri Kollidam.
Yeah, all the kings who have been having their hands on rivers and canal systems and tanks. All the 39,000 tanks were built by kings after independence. Let me conclude all the questions by this answer, sir. We don't have in Tamil Nadu any space, any area, any geographical area for construction of a dam. Already everything being done. If Karnataka is constructing a dam above Metro Dam in Megadadu 65 TMC, we can't do anything. Take it. They have constructed a lot of dams without any permission of any central government or like that. They have violated all the rules and they have constructed, they are managing the water. Like that, all the kings who have been very much worried about. I have statistics, Thiruvalluvar have told, Ilar Palaragiyarukku Karanam Norpa Silar Norbada Salar. Irandum Uyirvaldal Vendin Parandu Kadaka Ulagi Yetiyan. From 2nd century Thiruvalluvar period up to 1964, we were been facing famine. I have statistics. We just check. First famine report, second famine report. So to Lati at Chitta and Ruko. Summa Tanga Chindan sorry, I'm talking in Tamil. I have statistics, I have records, I have documents to prove that we were been facing famine from 2nd century to 1964. That is why the C. Subramaniam, Green Revolution and all those fertilizer came. Now we are world #1 in food production. We are not dependent on anybody for any supply, food production supply on the food front. That's a major achievement. You have to thank the irrigation and water sector engineers, the kings, the agriculture farmers, you have to thank. With this, I think I answered Lakshmanan. We will talk more personally. Lakshmanan is my friend, living nearby to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we will move on to the next agenda. Hello.
Inland water
Hello?
catchment, how this is connected with the Kaveri? When over water is coming, this is to be catched and diverted to the inland water catchment area. How this is in what stages?
Yes, sir. When there is an excess water, when more than 2 lakhs is coming, or 2 lakhs is the capacity for Kaveri. When 4 lakhs was coming, 2 lakhs will be diverted through Kolorama, it will go to the sea. That's all. Nothing can happen. See, sir, if I tell one statistics, you will not ask a question. If 12,000 cusecs, is released from Metro Dam in Kaveri River, if 12,000 cusecs is cubic feet per second, just to please multiply by 24 hours, 60 minutes, 60 seconds, it is equivalent to 1 TMC of water. So there is no man-made canal available in the world. Kindly check up and tell me. There is no man-made canal available in the world to divert several lakh cusecs of water. When water is abundance, it comes beyond the scope of the river to hold it. It has to go to sea. We don't have a man-made mechanism to divert the water. Pudukkottai collector used to write me a letter. Kindly divert Kolorama water or Kaveri water to Pudukkottai. I will write them a reply. You will die. You all will die because there is no system, canal available in the world to divert several cusecs of water. The biggest canal in India is Narmada Canal, 40,000 cusecs, which is an exception in the world. When huge amount of water is going, we don't have any means, anybody in the world. They have to maroon and die, that's all. Nature is very big. You don't have a control over nature. Thank you for all the questions. All the questions provoked my mind. I think we are, the schedule is going beyond the limits. I hope the Selvara sir had to take charge and finish it off.
Thank you, sir. It was excellent insight you have given to all of us, sir. Thank you. Really, we enjoyed your program, your talk. Really, you have given a lot of insights in us as engineers. We are imbibed a lot of things about water today. Thank you. Thank you so much. We updated our knowledge on the water. Okay, thank you. Now I move on to the next agenda. I call upon our Honorary Secretary, Dr. Kevin R. Kumar, to propose to announce the next week's program, sir. Dr. Kevin R. Kumar.
Good evening, sir. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir,
much.
yes.
First of all, I would like to thank our today's speaker for his wonderful speech. Our next week lecture program will be in the Marine Engineering Division. The topic is ongoing climate change, global warming, and sea level rise and analysis by Dr. G.A. Divagaran, Executive Director, Blue Bay Coastal Research Foundation, Chennai, and he was also former Senior Principal Scientist of Gujarat Institute of Desert Ecology. So this program will be on 28th March, Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. It will be an online program. I request all the members, all the participants of today's World Water Day celebration and everyone to attend this meeting also. And also please invite your friends and colleagues for this program. And it is a privilege to propose vote of thanks for
just 1 minute, Kevin R. Kumar. Just wait a minute before vote of thanks. We want to honor the sir has come to our office. We will honor him with a memento and a shawl. Just wait, sir. Just wait, sir. Dr. Manuraj, sir. Engineer Manuraj, sir. Marimuthu. Hello, Mr. Marimuthu Rajesh. Yeah. Please, Mr. Marimuthu, please honor sir with the shawl and memento, sir. Please. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time with us, sir, sharing your rich knowledge in this field. Really, we are enthralled. We are all got very much insight into your talk today. Thank you so much. Please, sir. Yes, sir. Give the memento also. Give the memento. Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now the next agenda is vote of thanks. I call upon our Dr. Kevin R. Kumar to propose vote of thanks. Dr. Kevin R. Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to all once again. And it's a privilege to propose vote of thanks. And first of all, I would like to thank our today's president of the today's function, today's World Water Day celebration, Dr. Harsha, our past chairman of IEA TLC, for welcoming the gathering. And we are also thankful for him because he has introduced our today's chief guest, Dr. K. Manuraj sir, for this apt celebration. So we thank our Dr. Harsha sir for his services to our IEA TLC in this World Water Day celebrations. And I thank our Dr. Dhanesh Podi for introducing our today's speaker. And I thank our today's chief guest, Dr. K. Manuraj sir, is a former chief engineer, PWD, Tiruchirappalli, for delivering this wonderful and vibrant session on the occasion of World Water Day celebrations of Tiruchirappalli Local Center. And we thank you very much, sir, for your statistics, for your insight and a deep insight in the world economics and other things. Whatever you have shared today, it is definitely an eye-opener for everyone. Even we felt like that. So everybody has marked their appreciations and their in the chat box. So we could see that how vibrant today's speech was, and you have enriched with everybody's mind with a lot of statistics and other things. which made us to think in a different manner. So thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful lecture program today. I thank our organizer of today's event, Engineer Selvaraj sir, our past chairman, for coordinating and hosting this lecture program. I thank all our past chairman and the honorary secretaries, past honorary secretaries and committee members and members and council members from various other local centers of IEI. I thank the Tamil Nadu State Committee members. I thank all the members, students, friends, faculty members from various institutions and organizations for attending this program and making this World Water Day celebrations 2023 a grand success. I thank each and every one of you for attending this program. Thank you, sir. Thank you and all.
Thank you, Dr. Kevin R. Kumar, for a detailed and wonderful vote of thanks. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Manoj sir, Harsha sir, and Dhanushkodi, everybody. Thank you, everyone, Saktivel, and all the friends, all the participants throughout India. Thank you so much. For the information of participants, that chat box, that the feedback link is given. If you fill it, automatically you will get your E-certificate on your inbox. So, with the permission of chief guest and Harsha sir and other dignitaries in the thing, we will take call of the day, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for coming and gracing today's Water World Day. Thank you. Good night to everyone. Bye. Bye. See you.
Sir, Manraj, sir. Thank you very much for coming and sparing your valuable time with us, sir. Manraj, sir. I am Karpasamy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Karpasamy, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the dignitaries who come online. Kindly fill the, whomever wants E-certificate, they can fill the thing.
Balagan.
Sir, I am not getting the link, sir. I am not getting the link.
Yeah. Again, you see the chat box, sir. You will not get the link. You see the chat box. From there, you will fill it. Kindly open the chat box, sir. Please, sir. Again, I will put it already posted. Again, they already posted, sir. Kindly click it. It is available in chat box. Yeah. Kindly click it and fill it. Your email ID as well as your name and all.
Yes, sir.
So Manoj has displayed his number and contact details. Somebody asked about his contact details, so they can note it. That is noted.